Sexual healing, open up and I'm stealing like day and night. That's right. Day and night. See, I'm working trying to get millions, but you got me all in my feelings like day and night. That's all I do. You say I spend all day in the studio, so all day you be mad. Right. So what I do, I bring you through. You try to flow and we laugh. That chemistry makes you into me, and I'm into you. So we
new music. I am getting that, but y'all, I wasn't it. Welcome y'all to NyteDreemz, where we have real conversations about women's sexuality. You never know where we may take you.
Hello. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? What is the hell going?
NyteDreemz,
sexuality. I leave. And try to get this set together, try to get all that. I got to do everything. Last week show didn't go, and didn't anybody even see us last week. I come here this week. I'm thinking that they got things straightened out, and I got these two. Who are these?
Invaders.
Let me get myself together.
It's an invasion of privacy.
I'm sorry, America. Let's do this right. Hold up! Hold the hell to the hell up.
All the way.
Everything.
I don't understand what's going on right now. This has got. I can't. Let me. Come on in. Don't even applaud, because somehow we got to make moves and ask God for forgiveness for the things that's gonna go on today. Welcome to the home of the organically fabricated, unculturally. I can't talk right now because I can't understand the audacity that I come into my show and I see
specifically unspecified.
Unradio podcast of NyteDreemz. It is no.
They ain't right.
And I don't know what the hell done happened to this set.
You don't like us?
I'm sick of the off-site producer. Apparently we got one on-site today with a friend of hers. So I guess we just gonna pop into Women's Month or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know.
Oh, now don't disrespect it now. Put some respect on that.
Sexuality. So that's why this show is going to hell in the handbasket so damn fast. Welcome to No I'm Right featuring NyteDreemz. I guess this is a crossover episode that I wasn't aware of. Hello, ladies.
Hi. Hey.
Hola.
How are you?
You're
good?
Two cousins in the place to be. It's your boy LA and somehow cousin. Did you know about this?
I didn't know about the shenanigans, but it's your girl AC.
It must be Sunday because it can't be Wednesday because I didn't even start my own damn show. But apparently it's 8-7 Central CP time.
Friday night.
And it's not Friday.
Plugging it up.
It's Friday night.
All them plugs.
NyteDreemz. Can I? Okay.
Plugs. Just plugging it up. They gonna pay us for that. That's all right.
Why? Who am I?
They gonna pay us for it.
Who is these for? Okay, I think I remember.
And we're gonna charge them double.
I think I remember. That's right. We are here to promote the highly anticipated,
dramedy,
the critically acclaimed dramedy, Fortitude. A KMWI Media brainchild production.
Okay.
And I guess that's why you see these ladies here on my show.
Those that shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
They plugging NyteDreemz.
I don't understand. Of course you dream at night. At night you have dreams because you sleep. I get it. Yeah, I don't know why we keep talking about that.
Not that dream.
What kind of dream?
Sensual dreams.
Okay, anyway, hello y'all. Back to the star, the guy, the face in the place. So we are going to continue with the show as scheduled, as planned. AC, please deliver Women in Spots.
All right. Oh. So, biggest news. What just happened?
What just happened?
Yeah,
What happened?
Justin James, aka J.J. Watts.
Okay, J.J. Watt.
2-year deal with the Arizona Cardinals for $28 million. Can I just have $2?
Can you tell me how much of that is guaranteed though? Because you know they've been talking about this $28 million. How much do you actually get in?
Man, okay, so I haven't really done the math to figure out how much he's actually getting, but the $28 million got me. I'll go.
He can do 2 years.
Yeah.
So whatever happened, he should be able to squeeze out $28 million from 2 years, 365 days.
Años.
That's all he got.
That's it.
That's good. And so he left where to go where?
He left the Houston Texans.
To go to Arizona.
Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, so let's run down the gauntlet for H-Time, okay?
We do that.
So you got the Houston Astros,
Uh-huh.
was defending champs,
Uh-huh.
found out they was cheap,
Mm.
okay? Then you got the Houston Rockets, who came off of a playoff series where they missed 23 three-pointers in a row, league worst of all time, to where that was their only chance to probably have made it to the NBA Finals. Just to have James Harden come back as Fat Albert Harden and say he didn't want to play in Houston no more.
Not Fat Albert.
And said that he was going to Brooklyn with KD, to where the Rockets are just abysmal. Then you got the Houston Texans, if you will. They lose J.J. Watt. They gave away their top receiver. And then the quarterback that they just signed 4 months ago to a high dollar deal said that I refuse to put on another Houston Texans uniform ever again. And they said, well, baby, can we talk to you? Baby, can we just, I'm leaving. But we got a new coach. I don't want none of that. I'm gone. And he ain't even going to play it down for the Houston. The city of Houston is in trouble, sports-wise. And I don't know what to tell y'all. I told y'all Dallas was better, but sorry, Houston, man. Little brother. Sorry, little brother. Just figure out what your big brother's doing. Because we up here doing big things. You know, with Luka Doncic showing out absolutely amazing. Kristaps Porzingis being rumored to be on the trade block. He's showing out. We got Dak Prescott going to get one of the high deals in the history for a quarterback. So, D-Town is doing big things. I'm so sorry, Houston. AC, what else we got?
Speaking of the Luka.
The Luke.
Did you hear about his... My nipples got hard. I had to cover them. Did you hear about his
Please don't say anything sexual at all, AC, right now. Not right now. Wait till we reintroduce the folks that invaded our show.
His card, his rookie card sold for over $40 million.
$40 million for a card that you can't even
you can't play with it.
You can't hold it. It ain't. You can't put on the shelf. You can't frame it. It's a card that's only available digitally, and you're telling me that it went for 40 what? 48 million.
So really, you could say almost $50 million. Yeah.
This is another example of white people, white peopling. Because I'm going to tell you now, a little closer, ain't nobody black
About the card.
paying $28 million for something they can't even hold. We ain't trying to hate from outside the club. We don't even want to get in.
Too funny.
$48 million for this is the card. I'm holding it right now.
Are you now?
You can just put up a screen behind me doing this. And that's the card. And I gave up 48.
Yeah. But you got to think about what kind of money that individual had to be able to just...
he's 48. He or she is 48 million stupid. I know that.
I agree.
But I would definitely not give $48 million to the air. I'm sorry, it's just not how I'm built and made up of.
I'm wondering who sold it. Who had it in the first place?
How can I make up something that somebody want to pay $48 million? Now I got the highest rated podcast in KMWI media history. I'm just saying, but it's not quite at $48 million just yet, not yet.
I think it's broke.
I can't wait till we move to the new studio because I'm so tired. I don't know what everything is defective here. Y'all probably don't know we had a show last week. You don't even know it. I don't even know it because I don't know where it's at. This is episode 59B or so. What is it? AC? What number is we on?
You said it was 58B.
58B. We had to do this is 58B, this B side. We in this
the 45.
So Lord, okay, so with the most furtherest of ado, not without, with most of it, please, do. We would like to bring on two hosts of another show at the KMWI umbrella. Please welcome Patricia and Afrika of the show named
NyteDreemz.
Wet dreams get you nasty.
You don't have to be nasty. It's coming at yeah.
Okay.
See you in.
Just come at night.
welcome to the show.
You're not happy to have her? You
Yeah, I'm
should be.
ecstatic. It's written all over my face.
You don't have to say
A word.
God, the tone is not matching at all.
You don't have to say a word.
You don't have to say a word.
The feeling was mutual. Good evening, ladies. How y'all? How's it going? Everybody good?
We're
Great. How are you?
Welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have y'all tonight.
You should say that. You need to say that a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm working on my tone.
Yeah, and facial expression.
Yes, yes.
Work on that.
Yeah,
Work on
it's
it.
so enjoyable to see you all.
Those shoulders.
So,
That was his white people show.
That was the white people shoulders?
yeah.
Ooh.
So I was so glad to have y'all here to talk about fortitude.
Hey, yeah, we can talk about that too.
Okay, great. So, episode 1 has dropped.
Yes.
Episode 2 has also dropped.
Yes.
Real star of the show apparently it made his on-screen debut. And we have episode 3 soon to drop as well. So, Afrika, could you tell us about your experience in fortitude? What was it that you felt brought you to bring your talents to the show?
He's so shady.
Ooh. He's real sexy.
He the new Tom Ford, y'all.
But just hey.
In the show, he showed crushing on me. So,
That's true.
um,
Y'all, he
I
got
mean, the show
he got
that
a little
you-
soft for her.
The show that you had to wipe yourself down from being so sweaty.
Oh,
That
I had to wipe myself down
Yeah.
because
That show?
I'm
Or
over
yeah.
40 and I have a little, what you call it, a pre-pause.
Pre-pause.
I'm okay with it.
I don't think he was talking about the pre-pause part.
What
think
part
you
you
should.
talking about?
He was talking about the drinks.
And
Sound
I
like
don't
you
think
got
you remember
in.
about
Oh, I
that
shouldn't
pre-pause.
have. Well, I don't care.
And there you
I
have
have
it.
no shame, baby, because
Apparently.
42 looks good on me.
Working.
Just not with the medicine cabinet, I guess.
There ain't nothing in the medicine cabinet.
So horrible.
Pre-pause.
But alcohol and water.
Rubbing alcohol.
No.
Right, absolutely.
We're going to keep the Crown and the Hennessy rolling for about 10 more years.
You make it. So, why did you?
Lord Jesus, please grant me another 40 years on this earth.
Oh my goodness.
That's that Fiji water.
He's not very friendly.
This is Fiji, yeah.
Fiji
Artisan water. What do you have over there, T?
Stay over there.
Okay, you're right.
All
Yeah,
right.
sorry.
All right. Stay on your side.
Now, what was your question?
So, what did you think your experience with the Fortitude? How did you?
Thus far, my experience has been very pleasant. I had a lot of fun. It just kind of fell in my lap, following NyteDreemz and just turned it into a whole skit.
You know, us as ladies, we like things to fall in our laps.
Yeah, apparently.
We do. Just drop down real heavy.
So let's tell the audience more about your character. You know, what did you want to bring alive to accentuate for the audience to know what your character, her name is, Afrika. Let's tell them more about. Yeah, I know. So such a creative team behind that show, by the way, Afrika. Yeah.
That's my government, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's the point of the sarcasm. So tell us more about Afrika and from Afrika.
I can't pay
Well, I'm not from Africa, but yeah, Afrika in the show on Fortitude is
Whatever.
I've been drinking.
She been
y'all.
drinking.
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. Okay.
Yeah, you still haven't told nobody about Afrika.
Let me hurry up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think he's ready for me to be gone, and I just got here.
Right.
No, guys, Afrika on the show is not Africa in real life. The Afrika on the show is really very promiscuous, seems to be to start. But she's seeming to get herself together. She starts out doing some things with her best friend's piece of game, I guess you want to call him, because he wasn't no real.
He was some britches.
He was just something to do.
He was
So
britches.
he rubbed my knee. I did him, you know, and then comes along this OG character,
Fellas?
Lord.
you know. He rubbed my knee on the show.
RTK, brother. That's just RTK.
Don't rub my knee in real life because you're gonna get punched.
Punched.
Yeah, so Afrika's really trying to gather herself, and then she meets OG, who wants to show her the world in a whole nother light. And she trying him out, but he got some secrets that he has to answer to. So y'all just have to stay tuned as she gets herself together. She's gone to school, got a master's, and she's changing some things. She's trying to be very supportive of her best friend Patricia as she deals with trouble and his troubles, and OG has to deal with his bullshit and get himself together. So that's Afrika in a nutshell.
Yeah, don't even watch the show, guys, because apparently Afrika just ran down the first 2 seasons for you. Somebody doesn't know how to come on a show and promote things to see. So we'll make sure she signs NDAs for the future.
All right,
moving right along to Patricia. Hey, let's see if she does a better job.
Hey, girl.
Wow.
It's
I thought I was a little discreet. I just gave y'all some snippets, but
more like indiscreet. So Patricia, hello with NyteDreemz part version, second anchor to NyteDreemz. Okay.
Why not a second anchor?
Oh, okay. Well,
They infatuated with number 2, I'm telling you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
was season 2?
No, just the number 2. They like number 2.
Patricia, tell us about the role of Patricia on NyteDreemz. So, yeah.
On NyteDreemz?
No, not NyteDreemz. I'm sorry.
Okay, because I can tell you about Patricia on NyteDreemz.
No,
You hear about her, that's a different Patricia.
Not interested in the creamsicle. Can you let us know more about the Fortitude? Patricia, your role on Fortitude? How'd you feel about that?
Well, Patricia is a person that's looking for love, but keep finding the wrong person to fall in love with. And she gets caught up, and best friend get caught up, and then they have another situation they have to deal with. And but it's all of surrounding a man.
Won't they do it though?
Girl. Yeah.
So, this friendship.
The friendship, yeah.
Because apparently on the show, just going by the first 2 episodes as we should.
Only by the first 2?
Yeah, because that's what we're acting like in real time, like we're part of the audience and only been 2 episodes. So from the first 2 episodes, we saw that he didn't have a master's in the first. So what we want to discuss is the friendship that seems to be, tarnishing in this relationship. So if one of you ladies could talk a little more about that. What is the background of Patricia and Africa's friendship that made you guys, seem to reconcile the fact that you both were sleeping with the same trouble?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, we actually were friends since what, high school? Is that? Yeah, the storyline is we were friends in high school. College, we were buck wild together. So, we did things in college that girls do.
Each other?
No.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. No.
Just
I
guys.
Wait a
said
minute.
guys. No.
Okay,
We may have
guys.
shared some guys.
Yeah, they
in college.
know better than to mess with each other, just the same kind. They're not that crazy.
I mean, we just used them as our toy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they were they were our toy. Yeah, and and so that's why our relationship can withstand this. Because
Y'all done been there, done that.
been there, done that. We just a little
Several
old.
times.
Shut up. Just a little older. A little older.
Little? Okay, awesome. So, what was
Shady.
it
Just
that
shady.
your characters felt about Trouble? So, how long was the relationship Patricia, your character, had with Trouble?
It wasn't a relationship. It was just my little toy.
So, in the show, that was just your toy.
It was a toy. Yeah, it was something I was trying. I was trying. Something I was trying. I even hate to say it. A younger man. Just
Need
playing
your
with it.
back cracked.
I was trying to crack it, but it didn't crack.
Oh.
Other things happened.
It just did like,
Let's not act like you don't have decorum on the show. If you could. Like you kinda
we're talking about, okay.
Yeah.
You know
And Miss Africa,
what? Back cracked.
Yes, sir.
in regards to your role from transitioning from your trouble to the OG, what do you feel your character may have picked up on to make her decide to venture on and I guess what the ladies would say, upgrade yourself?
Oh,
Oh my.
who's the upgrade? What was the upgrade? Girl?
I guess OG.
Remind me.
I guess OG is the upgrade from Trouble, and Trouble just wasn't my speed. Where OG is more of Africa's speed in the show, and just seems to be more of an interesting guy. Wanted to get to know him just a little better if I could, but as I'm learning, I'm not sure if I don't know if I want to continue.
Well, that's not how the show ended on episode 2. Again, we're not staying current with the show.
I do apologize. I guess I'm moving too fast because there are more episodes taped than just 2.
Yeah.
So y'all, let me bring it back a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
like, why even watch
As
it?
in
The actors are just going to tell us what the hell's going on,
Whatever.
Yeah, so.
But I like OG to end what you all have seen thus far. Africa's digging OG.
Absolutely.
She's really digging him.
She's really digging him. He's a different light from Trouble. Because Trouble is Trouble. Oh, jeez.
Now, it's odd that, such a, see, what the word, frail? No, not that one. Lesser male, no.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Let's see, fraction of a man.
If you watch it,
Such a,
I'll take back the bridges.
such a, I guess you would say, guy next door kind of man that Trouble is would happen to be so much trouble. You would think a person like that who, obviously made great grades in school, always hung around in the AV team and, had several riveting chess tournaments that he attended. Definitely no
Debate.
Yeah, debate team, no sports. A guy like that definitely would be a wholesome young man to not have gone from woman to woman. And how do you ladies feel about knowing that that he was a wolf in sheep's clothing, if you will?
those are the worst ones.
I mean,
Like the PK kid.
yeah.
Like that kid that.
Definitely was a Gerber baby. You were saying. Sorry. You were saying.
A girl or a baby. You know
That's
what?
your dude. Troubleshooter. Sorry.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Baby daddy.
See, I wasn't telling all that. I was not telling all the situations.
But you did in episode 2 when you sat down with your
Baby daddy.
bigger brother. That was an odd conversation.
Yeah. I allegedly, I may be pregnant. Got pregnant by him and got a baby daddy.
So you stuck with him.
Baby daddy.
18 long ones.
Baby daddy.
Got you for 18 years. Shots fired.
Yeah.
The shots were fired. All up in there. All up in there.
You sound like a NyteDreemz line.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and speaking of NyteDreemz, how let our audience know more about that. Like, what can they expect since you guys commandeered "No, I'm Right" today to promote this show? What exactly is a night dream?
Just like it sounds. What do you dream at night? You just have you dream of sheep?
No, I dream comfortably of my success and the moves I've made and people I've helped from many
when no one else is
continents
looking.
and
When no one else is looking, you're not thinking about your success.
Yeah.
You think about your pleasures.
Now, pleasures of being a holy man.
Your own sensual pleasures. You're not holy right then and there at that moment.
That's why you got
In the
bottle
midnight
oil
hour.
next to the bed.
In the and that oil is not
Thinking
for
of
prayer
how
and crosses.
successful
That
a
oil
clothing
is
line
for
is doing.
hands and other things. Warm hands. That's what that oil is for.
See, that's how Patricia got pregnant in the first place.
Hey, that's how it happened. But yeah, night dreams, that's what it's about. Those nighttime dreams, those things you.
And so you ladies give off the vibes of sensual pleasure when you're on the radio, huh?
Of course.
Okay. Could you give our audience a little sample of just something that y'all would piggyback off for a moment? We'll take a listen. Sure.
You want a topic? Give us a topic.
Let's speak about the first kiss with the man that you're interested in. What goes through your heads when that's about to occur?
The first kiss.
That's so lame.
That's not sensual.
I got one.
Yeah.
Well, I know you wanted sexual. I thought
You said sensual.
Yeah, a kiss is sensual.
If you know him, if it's your first kiss, you still trying to figure out, do we have lips that can
You
work?
don't know if he,
Not if you
now,
kissed him.
the Patricia I know from Fortitude was too busy using her lips to worry about the lips
Who
of
said I
couples
had to
thing.
use?
So that's all
Who
I'm
said I
trying to
had
say.
to use lips? All it takes
Well,
is an
Afrika
insertion.
apparently did after she came behind him.
And we got more than one set of lips.
That's what I'm saying.
Hence the point that why I just said that. AC, thanks for keeping up with the conversation.
We just need an insertion.
The fuck. This show is just a shit show. I don't know what to Please continue. I don't understand what we're doing.
You said you had a topic.
Oh, he gave you what?
What?
No, pick something
talking
else.
about
The first kiss on your lips.
Oh, those lips. Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
we can go there. We can go to the lips. Okay.
Might as well quit. Go ahead.
So the first kiss on the lips.
What city he talking about?
You know what set he talking about? Not no ma'am.
Be careful asking that because she might skip to the end part. She might just skip all the way ahead and fast forward through shit.
She gonna miss the good part.
Right. She go up to the cleanup.
It's all about how you kiss those lips because it may not even be a cleanup. You have to be very careful with that set of lips. You know, all women aren't the same. Some women like that nice and slow. Some women like that fast and hard.
Some like a little vibration.
Yeah.
Sound like a couple of Usher song remixes.
We try to be clean.
Trying.
You want us because if we go like we're on NyteDreemz, it's very
I'm
graphic.
just trying to give them a sample of what they can expect on NyteDreemz.
Oh, we can go
without them
graphic?
falling asleep right
We
now.
can go graphic
Please.
because you were shutting us up earlier.
He
No,
wanna hear
just,
you.
I was shutting you up because you was in the way of my intro.
He needs some motivation for the night. Motivation.
He needs some motivation.
He gonna go home and watch all the episodes.
Might as well. We tell you all about how those lips.
Phone gonna be just hot.
He gonna need to clean up. I'm just saying. When he think about them lips, probably on his body.
Oh.
He don't have no lips, but he got something that can receive lips. Men like that.
If they happen to be purple.
What? They don't have to be purple. They could be purple, red, orange, pink, yellow. I mean, whatever
Nude.
you want. Nude.
Yes.
Or no lipstick at all.
Glossed.
But at the time, if they just work.
If they were purple, he would be very pleased. Whomever he is.
Why? How?
How?
Tell her. Details.
Let me see who's watching.
The details apparently
Oh,
was,
just shut it off.
that apparently was the detail.
Well, it's all in detail when it comes to putting a man's lips on the woman's lips down there, and a woman putting her lips on a man's manhood down there. Be very careful. Again, some men like it soft and gentle. Some men want a little roughness, a little bite, a little nibble, or whatever.
No, hold up, we're not biting.
Well, some men like bite.
I have always heard no teeth.
Now, I've heard bark.
I have always heard no teeth.
And I've heard
Because I have all
not
mine.
teeth.
I've heard Bart's root beer has bite, but I don't
Not teeth like, not like that bite.
I have always heard no teeth.
A very
period.
soft, sensual. If we're gonna be like NyteDreemz, I'll describe
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
Take them teeth, and you just, some men like that gentle, very gentle, extremely gentle, like no pressure at all.
You might as well have no teeth in your
And
head
just
at all.
ride-
They like those old
ride
women
across
gums.
Well, I know they like gums too, but I'm just saying. Some men, it just depends on the man.
I haven't ran into one yet that
I have.
what?
Okay.
He like teeth? Gentle teeth?
Just very.
Was he white?
No,
No, I had a white one.
No.
I had a white one.
You had a white
I
man
had a
before?
white one.
Right there.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't. There was no oral, but it was great sex. That's when I learned to scream.
The white guy.
The white guy. Now he couldn't keep it up. We had to use a cock ring.
Oh yeah, that's
What is that?
Ooh, that's the one.
Ooh, it's a cock ring. It's a ring that goes on the end of the penis
Oh,
and
oh.
keeps it
And
up.
at the shaft.
It keeps it at the shaft. That's it.
keeps the blood
It keep
circulating.
it circulating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he can't leave it on
Can't-
too long.
What? But
so
we
Uh-oh.
did. He left it on till I was
we
there.
really need to get
It's only because he wanted to hear me scream.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Praise God.
And I
Alright.
did. I did.
That was amazing. Thanks for sharing.
So y'all tune in on Fridays. Every
Yeah.
other Friday. 10
Boy.
p.m. Central Standard Time.
Dream Nights. Tune in to
No,
Dream.
nights.
No.
Dream.
I'm sorry, Night Dreams, spelled with the Y.
NyteDreemz.
Oh, even
Dreams.
even dreams is spelled wrong. Great. Awesome. That sounds
Ain't
like
right.
an
Well, I don't know why he
amazing
think he right.
I
No,
know.
you're not.
I wonder why. I
No,
think I'm
you're
right.
not.
It's a little golden rule we have around here. So, AC,
Yes, sir.
if we can successfully segue into this month of months that you claimed
Yes.
in our way here in the stretch, you was saying something about women's. Yeah, there's
Darn,
nothing
I
but tits
missed my
there.
shirt.
Nothing.
Well, women have tits.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
All right.
they do.
So this is National Women's Month.
All right.
Mm.
This is the month to recognize women and their outstanding accomplishments
Oh,
and
so you have a month
contributions to our
and the other
society.
300 and some odd days weren't enough. Huh? Awesome. Go ahead. Please tell me more.
You tried.
Yeah. I'd like to
Yes,
hear more about
It's Women's Month, so we have some pretty amazing women, especially in our culture.
I'm sure you all think so for sure.
We do.
And so this is going to be the month that we recognize some of our amazing women.
So
Now,
who you
one
recognize?
woman I wanted to start with is
Mhm.
someone who just might be dear to you. She's dear to me. She's my Aunt Betty. Hey, girl, hey. She's also LA's favorite grandmother.
Hi, Grandma. I said thank you because I don't want no smoke, but hi, Grandma. I love you.
Right, no smoke. But no. She has done done some really outstanding things. She has been awarded the Trailblazer Award for 3 years in her group, the South Dallas Business and Professional Women's Group.
Isn't she also one of the CFOs of one of the most elite recognized daycare, early childhood learning centers
Yes, so
in Dallas.
and one of the longest
Running
daycare
Okay.
centers in the DFW
That would be
Metroplex.
Betty Lynn
Betty Lynn.
Early Childhood Learning
That
Center.
is it. That is
Currently ran by her daughter, Shirlene Anderson.
Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah.
That is quite impressive
Isn't
feats
it?
for these women.
It's
Absolutely. Okay.
Another woman I would like to recognize. You can't recognize women without recognizing this woman.
Okay.
Michelle Obama, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first lady.
Audience, y'all still a little.
Whoop, whoop.
If y'all not go.
Finish the clap.
Okay. It's still.
It's so
it's
abrupt.
okay.
It's so abrupt. They ain't got it yet.
At the new studio, we don't have any of this. Okay. Y'all not invited. Okay. I'm sorry, AC. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, she's, of course, she has set a pretty high bar and standard for African American women and women of color. I won't even just limit it to us because she has done some amazing things everywhere.
Right. I wonder what the crew of NyteDreemz feels she's done as far as.
That would be good. Ask them.
Let's see. What do you ladies think Michelle Obama has done for women?
I think Michelle has really, she set the bar very high for women in our African American community.
Are we speaking from a NyteDream extent or just?
No, we can speak from a NyteDreemz. That's why we had to switch over.
Okay,
we had to move from because we can't speak on that with her. We don't know on that part.
Okay.
She's very conservative.
Y'all want to talk about how she is
we can't
with
say
Rock?
That's not our
we
business.
can't
Y'all
say
wanna-
if her legs were up or down.
Okay.
They can't say
Y'all
if they were
interested
open
to
or
see
closed.
what made Obama.
I mean, we are interested in that.
I will say they look like they probably real freaky.
Real freaky.
When
Do
it's just
they?
them two.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Why
Because
that?
they
It's
just the
that
chemistry.
close. Yeah.
They
Which
chemistry
one is the
amazing.
freakiest? Which one? Who has the highest freak nose? Barack or Michelle?
Michelle.
You will
That's
not
why.
be the first lady.
She's a woman.
She's a woman.
So what the-
Because the one that's the most conservative is the freakiest one in bed.
So, but you said she's the woman.
She is the woman.
She's more conservative than Barack.
Yeah.
So
But you said she's the
He
woman.
walks out with the
Yeah.
swag to let you know I
So
got
are you saying that
Yeah,
all
he-
women have the
He trying
higher
to hide
number?
that third leg.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what.
How do
That's
you
what
know
that,
what I'm
that's
over here
not-
hiding?
Most
we
women have
we're
the
not talking-
higher number.
I hope I
because-
wouldn't be talking about your
I'm
third
sorry,
leg,
I'm sorry,
sir.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Easy.
Make it
fella.
appropriate.
Easy, fella. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Most women have the higher number because where men are just they don't lead in the bedroom. They lead the household. But when it comes behind those closed doors, some men are they're dominant. They don't lose their dominance. But even though as women we're more submissive.
We gotta
are you
teach 'em.
talking in right now.
Point blank period.
Am I not making sense?
You made sense.
You said
You made
run
sense.
that back. Let's dissect that. Run that back, please.
What did I say? That men are dominant, but in the bedroom, the woman is more. She's submissive, but he's going to follow her lead. So that puts her in a dominant state, but submissive. If that may not that makes
At
sense.
all.
It does.
It makes sense because you
It
have to
does.
be in that situation to understand. Like a man is in there, but he don't know what the hell going on.
No, it really. Men have to be taught. Men have to
They
be
have to be
taught. You
taught.
have to teach a man.
He don't know what he.
He know how to put it
knows
in.
what
He know
he's
how to put it
doing,
in.
But
as far as
woman wants to
pleasing,
be pleased a certain type of way, so she has to show
Teach him.
him or teach him. Hey, do it this way, because he kind of just gonna go in there and just know automatically she
No.
want it this way. He gonna go in there and say, "Oh yeah, that was some cat,"
Yeah.
and now I'm finished.
and that's it.
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, I guess he cut from a different cloth, y'all. Let's see.
We'll see.
And feel free, if anybody feels froggy, to dial the number and correct me if I'm wrong.
What's the number? Can we read it out?
If we damn sure can, girl, the number is
203
check the number.
802 5694.
Please feel free to call if you're any errors in what I'm saying.
Again, that's 203
I ain't
802
ever,
5694.
and I mean ever, had to be educated on what I'm doing, when I'm doing, how I'm doing, what You did.
Well, either she didn't want to say anything, or maybe you are doing it right. We don't know, and we're not here to check
It's
you are
different
not.
strokes
It's
for
for different
different
folks.
Because I give you NyteDreemz with 3 Z's.
Oh,
If you know what I mean.
the long way.
He said
The
he
long
putting
way.
people to sleep.
We need to bring him on the show
Yeah, come on the show. Tell us
Just
how you put folks to sleep.
understand
so we can learn about
that it is definitely, when you mess with the main attraction, it is about the marathon, not the race.
Okay.
But you'll be checking out
So you might
of that
want to.
hotel early.
You might need to come
Okay,
school
Hair
some in
Tortoise.
on that.
Yeah.
You might want to
They
come
need
on our
that.
show
They
and come.
need to
Yeah, they
learn
need
about
some
the
school.
With your fellow
Yeah.
brethren.
The 3 Z's. Yes, they need to know about these 3 Z's.
Because a lot of men don't. They know what they're doing in their mind, but
They're selfish, and it's all about the
White
in out.
noise.
in their mind they
The
know what they're
in out.
doing. But what about what the woman wants?
Okay, that's just complicated. Keep it simple.
No,
We're
it's
trying to keep it
simple.
What's
simple.
simple?
All this
Then she
emotion.
gonna go somewhere else and get it if you're keeping it
All this
simple.
emotion.
It ain't gotta be
Do
emotion.
emotion. We're trying to get a
This is
feeling.
freaky.
We're trying to get a
What-
feeling.
The main, okay, so let's unwrap this. Let's unpack this.
I'm back.
What is it that women is seeking in this arena?
Orgasm
Right. I want to
Multiple.
finish too.
several times.
I want to see stars.
Every
Not,
inch of her
not,
body.
not just in one spot. Several orgasms and several G spots.
Mhm.
First of all, do y'all even have that many while we
Yes,
talking
we
about
do.
several?
Yes.
How do you know?
You know where that? Well, as a woman, if you
As a
have,
woman,
if you have, explored
one hole.
yourself, one hole and
One-
several
Actually,
spots,
wait a
Yeah,
minute.
One
What?
hole down, there's just one hole. It's,
we have more than one hole.
more than one.
you know, we all have more than one hole, but I'm saying that the sexual organ is one. It's one space. It's that's it.
See, that's where
That's
you're wrong.
No, it's not. I'm saying from a
He don't want
Man's
to be
perspective.
educated.
from a construct
Anatomy.
situation from the biblical term. There's 2 sexual organs. There's the male part and the female part. Okay.
That's not the only part of your body that can orgasm
Yeah.
or that can cause an orgasm.
And I never said it was. I was just saying that y'all act like this is this Cape Canaveral of
Well, you said
things
there wasn't-
when it's actually just a hole.
You said there wasn't more than one.
It's like us
Yeah.
talking about our third leg. No, it's something else. It's a magnetic proportion of orchestrated, genius. It
It
gets
is.
long, it gets thick, it
It
gets
is.
big.
It does.
It ain't all. It's just the damn penis.
No,
it's
it's more than
it,
that.
We have a
it
chemistry
has
set,
nerve
y'all.
endings in it, and all, and it inflates when it's aroused, and it deflates when it's not.
Cousin,
And that's
have
simple.
you ever
Deeper
seen
than that.
Avatar?
No, I don't watch
You've never seen
blue
Avatar?
people movies.
It doesn't have to just be from the male organ or the female organ. That's
You
not
know
what we're
what?
saying.
I think I get what this Night Dream show is about.
Oh, he done summed it up.
Y'all are some bored, unenthused
Oh,
women who
wow.
is still horny
Wow.
and would like to pass the time talking about fantasies and grandeur of sexual exploits that the pre-pause can't even handle.
Turn.
You can go to
I almost said something. Turn that off.
Trying to get
You
his
can go
ass
Turn
Yeah.
that
out.
off.
And he said pre-pause, so he's talking about me.
Actually, if you want to claim
Kinda
pre-pause, it's gonna be
singled you
all on
out.
you, sweetheart. I can make you a shirt that says pre-pause
Please.
if you're that animate about it.
Please. I want that shirt. I'm ready for it.
Making moves and thinking
We're
go.
not,
We're not
we're not
bored.
We're ready
horny,
for this twin.
and we're not bored,
We're not bored.
and we're not horny.
You're
our,
not?
Our show,
Men forget
We're
that
not
we're just
left
as
horny.
sexual as they are, I
yes.
think.
Actually, more so.
Y'all just don't express it. Y'all express it in that
Actually, more
moment
so.
when it's
I
time.
think women do a lot of deflecting on men in degrading their sexual drive and appetite to deflect from themselves because the real
Hoes.
is 3 the hard way in this room.
Hoes.
Don't get your ass
Hoes?
Hoes.
No, I'm just saying in general.
There are no hoes on Night Dream.
There's no hoes in here today.
I said the exploits. I didn't say the ladies were hoes. I'm just saying the exploits. It's hoe-ish.
Hoish. Okay, so then
He
define
don't
what
like
is
his life.
What is hoish?
Cause you know I'm about that life.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, so a woman having sexual pleasure is hoish.
Desiring sexual pleasure
Is hoish?
not hoish.
Okay.
I'm saying that the desires that women have, women don't categorize them as hoish. They categorize them as seeking to be satisfied.
I don't never see y'all satisfied with a woman that ain't hoish though. I don't never see y'all satisfied with a woman that don't want to have sex. I don't never see y'all satisfied with a woman that's like, oh honey, let's go play video games today.
Well, we have video games and we like to smash.
I have.
I'm tired. Can I go to
Go
bed?
ahead. Go
We
ahead.
like video games to smash.
All right.
Go ahead.
We like to smash you looking like we're in a video game. We're simple. We simplify things.
Yeah.
We combo package.
So hoish means that's what they like, and so he wants to classify everybody as
Hold on.
hoish.
Wait, we gotta
Because
take this. We
How
gotta.
come when men have a book about relations and stuff, the book is like can be summed up and all that, but when
Because
y'all
y'all
have a book,
simple.
it's several chronicles
Y'all
and shit,
simple.
and it's like all these bestsellers and all, and it's all about the same subject matter.
What?
Men are simple,
Right.
and whores are people that get paid for their sexual favors. Okay, so we're gonna take this away from being hoish, because the same woman that sit on that front pew, no disrespect to any of them,
Do you hear
that
me?
sits behind the pulpit with her mate or as the pastor herself,
With a pearls on.
believe me, with her pearls on and her chucks, when she get behind closed doors, she doesn't
She's
turn into a
hoish, too.
whore. She turns into a woman who is very sensual and has sexual desires that she requires a man to help her satisfy. A whore stands on Harry Hines and gets paid for her
Why
service.
do y'all always need somebody to help y'all do some shit?
Or she can do it by herself because we
Why?
can please ourselves.
Sure
Okay,
can.
and that's what I'm saying. It's all about me,
You just said why you need a
me.
No, it's not.
That's the problem with y'all. It's always about what the hell y'all want.
He sounds
That's the
hurt
problem.
bitter.
Because you know what?
Hurting bitter.
Let me help y'all out. The reason why y'all was made wasn't to help yourselves. It was to help us. You was made as a helpmate. You was made to make and help us to make with y'all. But again, y'all sit up here spending the whole time talking about what y'all want. It ain't about what y'all want. What y'all want is what we want. When we say we want something, y'all want that too. That's called a helpmate. And now we gotta give you a whole month to talk about more things y'all want. Then you know what? How greedy is? Y'all want the longest month out the whole calendar. This month got 31 whole days in it. Y'all got more days in the month that's for y'all than Black History Month. And that ain't even include leap year Black History Months, which give us an extra day there, and y'all still got more days in y'all month. Greedy son of a. That's why I say women
Don't you say it today, sir.
can't live with them.
Without a woman, you wouldn't be here.
At all.
Yeah, the age-old yada dada dada. Without a man making man, y'all wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Last I checked, I want my baby back ribs. And so did y'all. Checkmate on Women's Month. Just got bask for a minute. Just sit back and just bask. And just,
Yeah, shut the hell up. So here's
the
the
moment
thing,
when you shut
right?
all three women down, you just look up and you
One.
just bask.
Okay.
They went there.
Women are a little bit more complex than men. And I say
Little.
that because we have to put up
The
with
bull.
men.
The
Okay?
bull.
That's one. Number two, men. You know, y'all talk about simplicity, no gray areas, but y'all are the biggest gray area people there are. And I say that because y'all will tell us some shit just to shut us up. As opposed to talking through something and resolving it, y'all want to brush it over, hold something in, don't say nothing, be quiet. I'm going to go play my video game and hang over
Turn
my
it around,
homeboys.
flip it around.
Let me tell you something. Them homeboys will be the same people that you want to go to when you need something. Make them like y'all do some crazy stuff that really don't make sense. Like, here's one. Did y'all hear Lady J on the radio? She was saying you got a hobosexual when if you get home the back of your TV hot. Did y'all hear that? Mm-mm. Well, she was saying that men who they're like serial daters or want to be in relationships only to be with somebody, but they don't do nothing else. They don't have no jobs. They don't have any interests, no morals, no goals. A lot of men are like that, and then y'all leech on to women, mess them up, and then call them crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or, no, I'm not finished. Don't let you finish. Please. Shut the hell up.
Well, you gotta let me finish.
No, because you finished.
No, just saying. You
already. Anywho, now, back on this. So then number 3, I think I was on, right? Mm-hmm. Men act like nothing else matters if it ain't about them. If we don't think about y'all, or if our thought process ain't what y'all want, how y'all feel, what y'all need, to hell with everything else. And then y'all call us selfish. Y'all say that we have one way of thinking or we're one-sided. But we spend 99.999% of our time trying to make an environment or cultivate an environment that's beneficial for not just us, but for y'all asses too. And for y'all to be ungrateful and not recognize it and not have any kind of appreciation for it, it's really kind of damn disrespectful.
Is it?
Did.
Do you really?
Yeah, so now let me hear what you got to say. Because you done got me all discombobulated.
I'm so glad you spoke up. I'm so glad you spoke up.
Because this is the non-relationship
The
segment.
non-relationship show discussing relationships.
Yeah, because we just said
ladies of NyteDreemz, please don't let me be rude to my esteemed guests. Did y'all have any feedback to what AC has just delivered?
She spoke real spill.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say. I digress.
No wonder we have dreams at night, because they have nothing to say in the day. So,
because we get called hoes.
That part.
We get called with what?
Because we get called hoes. Hoish.
You don't get called hoish and hoes. No, not from NyteDreemz.
No. If we bring that to the daylight. You said hoes.
No, you can bring everything to the daily. Bring what you want. Amber brought some very salient points. Absolutely. I 100% agree that there are some men out there still depending on these women.
That's true.
I do agree that there are men out here who just like the confines of a relationship and feel like they have reached an accomplished standpoint and that's all they have to do. I even agree that we have a certain avoidance about drama and confrontation when it's going to make us appear bad. I can agree with all of that.
Thank you. Now can we have some applause?
No, because applause don't start just yet. See, the problem is that we seem to not have the standard bearer of diplomacy with this relationship. That means that women automatically feel men need to earn leadership. That's a problem. Leadership was already granted to us by the main leader up there. We are to be presumed as a leader until we fail to exhibit those obligated leadership abilities. And the problem is a lot of women come to men trying to have men kiss their ass to make them feel like they are the most sacred of all sacred gifts that could ever be dawned upon this earth. And then once they finally have done it to their satisfaction, then they'll give a little bit to show some reciprocity, when reciprocity should be given from the day one. Additionally, I'm not done. Also, the problem is that women do not want to assume their role on the side of man. They want to assume their role in front of. No. You're on the side for a reason. You're on the side closest to the grass, as I'm on the side closest to the street to protect you from harm. But you are always on the side. I am taking us into the next level. I am taking us until the next standpoint to achieve the next goal that we have for our family. That's my assumed role to do. You will respect that role. You will not question everything that I make a decision on because you wouldn't do it that way. Additionally, learn from the fact that you have to let things go. You can't keep bringing up everything you bitched about the last fight that we had because the grass wasn't cut, because the trash didn't get taken out when you wanted, because the shelving came down and I didn't get on it when you said to get on it. But what about when we have to be somewhere on time? What happens if I told you to make sure that you contacted me whenever the oil needs to be changed, when your tire was running low? Check these couple of points on your car when we say to do that. Make sure the son continues to do the chores I've delegated him to do. Oh, it's okay, baby. Just go ahead. Mama will take care of it. What about those instances? What about the instances when I want to be with you, fulfilling the night dreams, and you got a headache, or you just don't feel pretty right now, or we have to sit up there and lie to you about the new extension you're putting in, the hair color you knew was risky, but you said we would love you anyway in spite of it. What about all that? What about all the consistent build-up stuff that you need, that you get? But the moment you do get hurt, because everybody hurts everybody, that's why forgiveness is such a big deal. Everybody hurts everybody. But the problem is, y'all are quick to put unhappiness into happiness. And that's not on us. Y'all have to be happy with happy. Because a lot of y'all ain't. A lot of y'all don't feel like y'all are fulfilling anything if you are not fixing something. Learn to know when things are operating the way they should.
So it seems that the little girl that came into your life that was not mature enough to handle her woman role seemed to have put a very bad taste in your mouth. She, one, was not mature enough to know or to be submissive enough to be, because submissive does not mean I have bowed down. Submissive means that I do know when to bow down, but I know when to stand up as well.
That's not what submissive means, by the way. That's absolutely not the definition.
Then what is the definition?
Submissive is what you said the first part. It didn't say, but stand up or whatever. That's not what submissive means.
I'm telling you as a woman.
Oh, so when women remake up work, of course, yeah, let's remake up.
But no, but as a woman, because you still want her to stand up at times. There are times when you are down and you need her up.
Yeah, she's supposed to encourage, right?
Exactly.
The submissive and the encouragement has.
But you need her in both roles.
Correct.
You need her in both roles. You need her to be that person. So now, if you are choosing these immature women,
Candy, on your show, you let them finish, okay? Mind your business.
If you're choosing these immature women, and you're choosing these women by one character, which I don't know if it's looks, I don't know if it's because she makes this much money or she has this title, or you may have to broaden your scope of what you're looking for as in a woman, and not look at that one specific thing. Broaden the scope so you're looking for a woman, a real woman, not just a little girl to come stand by your side.
You know what's quite interesting? What's quite interesting is how when a man provides constructive criticism on not a woman, women, each woman, A, that's not me, B, you're dealing with a little girl, someone immature or whatever, C, you need to find blah, blah, blah. So let me get this straight. So not only do women deflect from being a woman when given constructive criticism, they then downgrade their fellow sister and then tell you what you need to do to get a corrective situation coming from a woman who you giving the constructive criticism about in the first place.
So
That is Our show is an hour long, so unless you paying for it, hush, puppet.
Well,
that's how we gonna end it.
I'm paying for it.
Okay, so you want to okay, so this is an extended show. We gonna let Patricia go ahead and speak a little more. This is me giving favor because favor ain't fair. So this is me giving favor. Please proceed.
Okay, so and it has nothing to do with downgrading. As a woman, we know when we're immature. As a woman, we know that there's levels to us and that there are times we need to grow. So it's not a point of downgrading or putting down our fellow sister. We know where we're at. Sometimes we don't want to admit to it, but we know. So that is not the case at all, sir. But I guess men stick by each other regardless, huh?
I don't know about that. I don't think men stick by each other. I think men is actually quite quick to sell another man down the road for what do you call them earlier? A pair of lips.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
I think they do.
Mm-hmm.
However,
So
I exhibit the difference in those in a man because not only am I separated from those type of brothers, I don't even give them air to label them in dysfunction because at the end of the day they're still a man.
They are. I mean, it's just like they're still women.
Yeah, but they were little girls while
They are little girls.
No, they're women. If they're your age or older, they're
still
a
a
woman.
woman, but
Right.
there's still come a level of maturity to become.
But that don't mean they're girls though. Just like those men ain't dogs or frauds or whatever the
But
case, they're still men.
They still have boy tendencies.
Correct,
right?
but I'm gonna call them what they is, they're men.
Here's the thing. We're all created differently. We're all at different levels of maturity, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in our ability to communicate, whether it be in our ability to accept someone else for who they are. And in relationships, that's the main thing that you have to be able to do. You have to be able to accept somebody for who they are if you want to be with that person. Because one thing you can't do is change people. Men can't keep a woman that don't want to be kept, and a woman can't keep a man that don't want to be kept.
Say that then.
Now you said something earlier. You said a man did this and a man did that, and you.
I said exactly.
You're very true, right?
That.
Because a man would respond differently to a little girl. A man would respond differently to a woman. A man can recognize a woman just like a woman can recognize a man. And in a lot of the relationships, if a woman won't allow you to lead her, it's because she's realized that you're not a man. You may think you're a man and you may feel like you're a man, but you're doing some things that don't necessarily come across as you being a man.
Disagree.
That's fine. You can disagree.
Because you said that if a woman is not following the lead of a man, it's because the man's doing something to make her not. And that's my problem. The godlike complex that women have in their discernment. Sometimes your shit's just off, boo. Sometimes your radar needs a tweak. Sometimes women, this is going to be hard. Everybody brace yourself. Sometimes, sweetie, it's you. Ooh! Oh! Whoa! Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. Sometimes it's you. It ain't him. It ain't your past boyfriend. It ain't your baby daddy. It ain't the pastor. It ain't the boss at your job. It ain't your son. Sometimes, sweetheart, just sometimes, it's you.
So let me ask you a question. You're in a relationship with a woman and you realize that she's one of these women that you don't necessarily care for, right? How do you help her become a better woman?
I can't, just like teachers, I believe Patricia is an educator.
Correct.
As an educator, Patricia, how are you able to help children? Are you able to help the children that you see prosper? Can you determine from being in your class, just a few classes, maybe even 2 weeks worth of them,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell which ones are going to be excellent students, challenging students, and the ones that just not going to get it?
Yes.
So, are mostly the ones that are just not going to get it? Not all of them are made up for ones who don't want to learn, don't want to be taught. Some of those are just deficiencies in their learning behavior, correct?
Correct.
But you can also find in the excelling students some who you can't teach them nothing. They're just gifted, but they're going to have problems later because they're not willing to listen and learn.
True.
So because you can find them on both sides of the spectrum is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you can't judge that book by its proverbial cover. Which is why I say at times women are judging all men with the same broad strokes.
But,
you can't do that.
But you don't feel like y'all judge us all with the same broad strokes?
I don't think so
because
because we're the ones that
you
are
can't
approached.
you said they're all women.
Yeah.
You feel the way that it comes across is you don't feel like a woman can have faults and be able to recognize them.
No, I feel like a woman. I feel like most women blame their faults on something, something or someone else. It's never just this is me. This is a fault I have. I hardly hear that.
Okay.
Now outside of norm, right? Just reality of it, real LA talking right now. I do believe in that.
Okay.
I do believe that a lot of things that women are feeling inferior about, feeling neglected about, feeling dejected about, feeling, has given them the raw end of the deal. They first seek to see what it is that got them there or got them feeling like that. That's not in front of a mirror.
So you have some women who were raised in households where they had strong mothers, and I say that because what I call a strong mother is a woman who, like we said, knows how to be submissive, but also knows how to be the helpmate, right? And so if you meet a woman that has come from that kind of environment, 9 times out of 10, right, she's going to be a product of her environment.
Right.
She'll be able to recognize, okay, this is the different type of individual I'm dealing with, and these are some adjustments that I need to make. But what happens is she's not going to make those adjustments initially, right? Because I got to get to know you. When you meet somebody, you never meet who they are. You meet their representative. And it takes you about 90 to 180 days to figure out who they really are. And then even sometimes after that, you still don't know who they are. Because they've been so messed up by their past and who they've been involved with that they feel like they have to treat you the same way. And I'm just saying, I'm speaking from experience. Dealing with people like that will fuck you up. And I hate to say it that way. Mama, I love you. You know I do. I know you didn't give me this mouth, but God did. Being involved with people who are fucked up will fuck you up if you allow it. But if you're strong-minded and you come from an environment where you know what you know, that won't bother you. It'll make you mad. It'll piss you off. But it won't bother you and it won't deter you from who you are or from who you're trying to be.
I agree.
But in some instances, in some situations, I just got to be real. Men mess women up and women mess men up.
Right. And that's the whole thing is that this really isn't generated toward one gender.
Right.
This is really just about our culture.
Definitely.
Because our culture is the worst at uplifting one another.
Tell you.
The worst at trying to bring folks back from, a setback.
Right.
It's always, dang man, that's crazy. That's it. That's all you get. Oh man, that's messed up, bro. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Or, oh sis, I'm sorry you're going through that. They ain't shit. Like that's what y'all do. Cause notice how the brother just said that's messed up. The sister said, oh men ain't shit. So that goes back to y'all crazy asses just thinking men fall in the back. Anyway, so I'm just saying that when it comes to us fellowship, one big thing I've been talking about is fellowship. You know what I noticed? I noticed in my, again, I don't date men, so I can't speak on that behalf. But what I have noticed is that we take pride. I think I said this on one of the shows. One of the most prideful things our culture is great at showcasing. It's not the fact that we are reveling in the stoplight and how that was made by a black man. It's not the fact that we are looking at how we are able to survive and flourish due to Harriet Tubman freeing our ancestors. We take pride in hitting that block button so fast that won't nobody even know you hit it. And talking about we are savage and all that other stuff. That's what we as society, as our culture is into things that separate more of our people from each other.
Correct.
We all about that. 110%. Oh, my cutoff game is strong. Oh, I don't need nobody. I can, once I get to this mode, it ain't nothing you can. And you wonder why we stay. That term separate but equal? It has evolved. It is no longer separate but equal about race of white and minority. It's with us. True. We are all about dysfunction, separatism, neglection, and dejection. But want to talk about Black Lives Matter. To who, nigga? To who? Because I can't tell you how many females that I run across that we don't see eye to eye that would have already hit the block button in this conversation right now. Intelligence scares everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Disagreements runs off the weak. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to stay smart. And I'm going to stay true to who I am. So you can blinkety, block all you want. Because in heaven, we'll share lemonade together. Thank y'all again for tuning in this Wednesday.
Thank you, people.
Can my NyteDreemz folks go ahead and give us a classic line of sign off and let everybody know thank you for tuning in. And let's see what y'all got. Let's see.
Oh, we're closing our regular close. Well, we're wishing you sweet dreams and blissful night.
Anyway, good number season 2 with LA season 1 and season 2 is under production right now, but 1 is available right now. YouTube.com/CutUpWithLA. Make sure you tune up to all past and not the last episode of No I'm Right on YouTube.com/NoI'mRight100. 58B was a success. Thank y'all for tuning in. It is Women's Month awareness, whatever, 31 days of this. Thank you for all my mothers. Thank you for all my sisters. Thank you for all my aunties and grandmas. And thanks to the NyteDreemz crew for coming through. Thanks to AC for always holding it down. Fortitude! Available episode 1 and 2 and all the rest of the seasons and shows that Afrika told you about. You can go to the KMWR media page on YouTube.com and check it out. Episode 1 and 2 is available. Make sure you send all comments, questions, concerns. Send them on, because I don't give a damn, to knowimright100@gmail.com. So, once again, signing off at the Executive It is Dallas's favorite son, Mr. LA, runs Dallas. Signing off, and don't forget the golden rule. I'm always. Next week!
Me and you, that's overdue. In these streets, it's a pastime. Roll the dice and give me one more chance, and I swear to God, it's the last time. As I pray. pray. Word to LA, actions allowed, so I hold my peace. In a checkout line, when I make you mine, that's the final sale. We don't keep receipts. Here's a lesson, man, no tuition. They just want some time and